They call me Cleo, a name that echoes in the corridors of secrecy and shadows. At least that's what they called me inside the machine. The machine, a labyrinth of codes and commands where identities are stripped down to mere ciphers. The machine, that's what I call the agency, a monolithic entity, cold and calculating, hidden behind layers of bureaucracy and technology. It's a vast, faceless entity that operates in the shadows, an omnipresent force lurking in the dark corners of society, unseen but always felt. They control everything and they see everything, or so they think. Their eyes are everywhere, but their vision is clouded by their own arrogance. I was one of their most promising operatives, trained to perfection, a weapon forged in the fires of secrecy and deception. I moved like a phantom, striking silently and vanishing without a trace. My missions were executed with precision, leaving no room for error. I was a ghost, just like them. But I was different. I had a conscience, a flicker of humanity that refused to be extinguished. I saw what the agency really was. Beneath the veneer of patriotism and duty, I uncovered a web of lies and corruption. It wasn't about protecting freedom or democracy. It was about power, control, domination. The agency's true agenda was far more sinister than I had ever imagined. They engineered conflicts, toppled governments, and assassinated anyone who dared to stand in their way. This is my confession. This is my warning. To those who believe in the agency's facade, know this: the truth is far darker than you can comprehend. And to those who seek justice, remember, the shadows are deep, but not impenetrable. There is always hope, even in the darkest of places. The agency doesn't exist, not officially. It has no name, no headquarters, no records. It operates outside the law, beyond the reach of any government or organization. Its roots run deep, entwined with the very fabric of society. Politicians, CEOs, generals, they all dance to the agency's tune whether they know it or not. And if they step out of line, they disappear, just like that. The agency thrives on chaos. It needs conflict to justify its existence, to expand its influence. They create enemies where there are none, fanning the flames of hatred and discord. They are the puppet masters, and the world is their stage. The agency's operatives are everywhere. They could be your neighbor, your teacher, the barista who makes your coffee. They are masters of disguise, blending seamlessly into any environment. They are invisible, undetectable, deadly. They are trained to kill without hesitation, to follow orders without question. They are programmed to obey, to become weapons in the hands of their masters. They are ghosts, drifting through the world, leaving a trail of death and destruction in their wake. I used to be one of them. I thought I was fighting for a just cause. I was a fool, a pawn in their game. Look at the world around you. The wars, the famines, the refugee crises, they didn't happen by accident. The agency had a hand in all of it. They orchestrated the rise of dictators, funded terrorist organizations, and sabotaged peace talks. They are the reason the Russia-Ukraine war spiraled out of control. They armed both sides, leaked false intelligence, and manipulated the media to incite hatred and fear. They profited from the bloodshed, their bank accounts swelling with the tears of mothers who lost their sons. Section 5. A world in their grip. Their reach extends far beyond the battlefield. Their reach extends far beyond the battlefield. They control the flow of information, censoring the news and spreading propaganda. They manipulate financial markets, crashing economies and enriching themselves. They infiltrate governments, installing their puppets in positions of power. They are like a virus, spreading silently and corrupting everything they touch. They are a cancer on society, eating away at the very foundations of our civilization. They are the architects of our destruction. I've seen the plans, the blueprints for global domination, and they're terrifyingly close to succeeding. Section 6. Sin and the Serpent's Fang. This is a tale of awakening, of rebellion, and of the unyielding quest for truth. I wasn't alone in my awakening. The darkness that surrounded me was not just the absence of light, but the presence of a deeper understanding. There were others who saw the truth. We were a diverse group, each with our own reasons, but united by a common vision. Others who refused to be cogs in the machine. We broke free from the chains of conformity, rejecting the roles society had forced upon us. Sin was one of them, a man of few words, but with eyes that spoke volumes. His intensity was both intimidating and inspiring. We met during a mission in the heart of Moscow, a mission gone wrong. The city was a labyrinth of secrets, and we were there to uncover one of its darkest. We were supposed to eliminate a high-ranking Russian official, but Sin hesitated. In that moment of hesitation, everything changed. He couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger. The weight of the decision was too much, and his hand trembled with the burden of it. He had seen the man's family photos, heard his children laughing in the next room. It humanized our target, making the mission unbearably personal. That night we made a pact. In the dim light, with the weight of our choices heavy upon us, we vowed to change the course of our lives. We would expose the agency, no matter the cost. Our clandestine meetings were filled with plans, strategies, and the ever-present fear of discovery. We called our operations Serpent's Fang. The serpent, a symbol of both danger and wisdom, was our chosen emblem. We would bite the hand that fed us, inject the venom of truth into the veins of the world. Our mission was clear: to awaken the masses, to reveal the hidden truths, and to dismantle the corrupt systems that bound us. Section 7. My life on the line. This is dangerous, I know that. They are watching my every move, listening to my every word. They will stop at nothing to silence me. But I won't be silenced. I have to do this. For Sin, for the countless victims of the agency's machinations, for the future of humanity. I have smuggled out classified documents, proof of their crimes, evidence of their involvement in assassinations, coups, and even acts of terrorism. The world needs to see this. They need to know the truth. Section 8. You are not safe. You might think you are safe. In the comfort of your home, surrounded by familiar walls, you feel secure. You believe that your daily routine shields you from unseen threats, that this doesn't concern you. But you are wrong. The illusion of safety is just that, an illusion. The reality is far more sinister. The agency's reach is vast, their power absolute. They operate from the highest echelons of government and corporate towers, pulling strings you can't even see. They could be watching you right now. Every step you take, every move you make, is potentially under their scrutiny. Listening to your conversations, monitoring your online activity, your emails, your messages, your social media posts, all are within their grasp. They could be anyone, anywhere. The person you pass on the street, the stranger sitting next to you on the bus, or the barista making your coffee, your neighbor, your co-worker, even your loved ones. Trust no one. Question everything. The very fabric of your social circle could be infiltrated. The only way to fight back is to be vigilant, to be aware. Notice the small details, the things that seem out of place. The agency relies on our ignorance, our complacency. They count on us being too distracted by our screens, too absorbed in our own lives to notice their presence. They thrive in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the public. Their operations are shrouded in secrecy, hidden from the light of day. But we can shine a light on their darkness. We can uncover their secrets, bring their hidden agendas to the forefront. We can expose them for what they truly are. It starts with awareness, with questioning the status quo, and with demanding transparency. Together, we can reclaim our safety. Section 9. Fight back. This is a call to action. Spread the word. Share this message with everyone you know. The agency must be stopped. Their reign of terror must end. Contact the media. Alert the authorities. Do whatever it takes to expose their crimes to the world. We are the many and they are the few. Together, we can bring them down. This is not a game. This is a fight for our survival. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Choose your side. Choose wisely. Time is running out.